Thirsty on the east side of town? Well, head to a WNST favorite, King Discount Liquors on Pulaski Highway, just inside the Beltway. They have it all.
I'm Johnny Beth down at King Liquors. Come and see me for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer.
Don't forget to give the King a ring.
I think what you're going to see now is, he's basically given himself 4 more years to go ahead and build a winner, and after that, I think he's out. I think he's going to continue to sell little pieces of this team. Do not be surprised if minority partners become a part of it. Don't be surprised if Bill Parcells ends up owning 1-2% of this franchise, as a way to reward him if they go ahead and they win some games. A lot of this comes down to estate planning, as goofy as this is, and I know we don't want to take the show too much in this direction, but reality is when these guys die, what happens to the Raiders when Al Davis dies? Does anyone know?
They start winning again.
Well, yeah, I know. Whoever's going to own them, but you really...
more notes about wanting to resign.
By the way, what's happened there in the last 40? I'm removed from it. I'm asking you guys to fill me in. What's happened in Oakland? I've been doing sports talk 8 hours. I haven't been able to keep up with the world.
It's all been just kind of status quo. Lane Kiffin's kept his mouth shut about it. Dennis Green has kind of pulled himself away from the whole situation. But I haven't seen any definitive proof that what was reported to have happened did not happen.
It's crazy there. I mean, you're talking like Al Davis getting upset that Lane Kiffin doesn't wear clothes with a Raiders logo to the office. I mean, things like that, I mean, they have goofy stuff. They're like no repeat Fridays, where basically even if you screw up a play in practice, you don't practice it again because you're trying to get through an entire script. It is such a mess. I think the best thing that can happen for Lane Kiffin is to get fired. I think take the knowledge you learned from 1 year and
in a
move
heartbeat.
on. Yeah, because
you like taking the Mike Shanahan.
No question. Hey, real quick, Tony Dungy, I wanted to talk to you guys about him because we've had some guys coming around this week talking about the Super Bowl and how, and Tony Gonzalez talked about it today with Michael Strahan. Last year, Dungy was sort of the guy that, it was his crowning moment. It was the time was right for him to finally get to the top, and it's really weird how he's so highly revered in the league, not just by the players, but by everybody. And I'm just wondering from the Giants standpoint, is there someone, is it Coughlin? I don't know. Is it? Maybe not. Is it Strahan? Is there someone, if the Giants were to win, that gets their crowning moment this week, like Dungy did last year?
That's tough. Well, probably the closest guy would be Eli. Because I think people have watched.
Even 3 or 4 years into the league, though.
I think so. Because this is a guy who's been, the spotlight has been on him since the moment he set foot on the University of Mississippi campus as a freshman. Are you going to follow your brother's footsteps? How good are you going to be? Are you going to be as good as your dad? He's had the Manning Bird.
Yeah, yes, by the way, to his dad.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a yes.
Yeah, the man. It's some guys they carry. Some guys it's a burden, and some guys they love carrying that sort of thing. And he's. Realistically, when you look back at it all, he's handled it very well because he's taken a lot of stuff, over the years from all throughout college, the whole manipulation of the trade, the losing right off the bat, and
looking like your prom date.
Yeah.
Really. Does he inspire you when you see that? If that guy was in the huddle next to you, would you look there and really be inspired? And somehow he's put it all together. He needs to grow like a beard, or like maybe a pencil-thin mustache. Right? Yeah, you know what I mean? Right. Or like maybe the rolly fingers look. Something. But that would probably
maybe a shadow, maybe that 5 o'clock shadow.
Right. But that would probably be the only guy you cheer for. Tom Coughlin still isn't exactly Mr. Warm and Fuzzy. Strahan, I think, is a guy that's big in New York, but I'm not sure if he's really like a beloved player across the league.
It's probably more divisive around the league than anything else. People just like him.
Yeah, because he's a little bit of ego there. And it's interesting. I have a story coming out on FoxSports.com today about the Giants' defense. And if you had to pick one guy to build around, it'd just be Osi Umenyiora. That's it. The rest of the guys are just sort of guys. So it's a team that's really better collectively than the sum of its individual parts. And that's sort of what makes them. I know people want the Giants to win, but they're just cheering for the Giants. I don't think they're cheering for any particular player.
No, they really are. I think they're cheering for the Giants collectively. And a lot of it's not even cheering for the Giants, it's cheering against the Patriots.
They want the Patriots to lose, yeah, exactly.
They got to factor that in.
David Steele's hanging around with us from the Baltimore Sun. It's our Steele deal. Alex Marvez is in on it as well from FoxSports.com. I want to talk a little NBA real quick with you guys. David, you and I have